Welcome back, guys, to our blind run of a ROM hack of the original Ninja Turtles game on the NES. If this is anything like the original, this will be the building that we have to go to in order to collect missiles. You use missiles with the turtle van, you have to use them in order to destroy some barriers. That is, assuming that the barriers are still there. I mean, I don't know why they get taken down or anything. That's part of the fun of having the turtle van, is driving around destroying stuff with it. But, like I said, if this is anything like the building in the original, this will have missiles in it. Remember, I used to make it to this stage all the time whenever I was a kid, but I never really know where to go or anything, so I'd just get kind of lost. This is kind of like a maze level of sorts. We'll see what happens, though. With Michelangelo back at full health, it only makes sense to stick with the turtle that's taken damage now. Since Leonardo is the only one that's taken damage, we'll just stick with him. That way we can save health in the other turtles. Plus, on top of that, Leonardo is one of the more useful turtles, so it's a win-win of sorts. But that building didn't have any missiles, so we only really have one other building to check, and it's over here to the right, but I'm pretty sure that it's blocked off. Let's go see. It's still blocked off. I remember that there was a sewer up here, but if you went into the sewer in the original, you really couldn't do anything. Let's check this one. Nope, still can't do anything. We can at least access the building that I was talking about now. It should have missiles. If it doesn't, then the barrier that I was talking about earlier got removed. Yep, the missiles are right there. Okay, we have a path leading to the right, and we have a path going down. Let's go to the right. We got a pretty easy enemy set right now. The only threatening enemy in this enemy set is the frogs. And even they aren't that bad. Looks like the enemy group switched on us to an even easier enemy set. I'm not complaining, though. Alright, got our missiles now. Let's go back and see where that lower area takes us. I would assume like a sewer type area of the building or something like that. I mean, that's just what would make sense to me anyway. I never actually visit this here building in the original game. Just no real reason to. You just kind of got to go out of your way for it, in my opinion anyway. So I usually just ignore it and I never come back and visit it. Yeah, I figured that it would lead us into a sewer-type area. Let's see what we can get out of it, though. I'm assuming weapons or pizza. I mean, unless it leads to another part of the building, which I doubt. If it's one thing that I can say I learned from playing the original game, it's never make full jumps in sewer areas like this. Otherwise, you'll probably get hit and knocked into the water. So it's best to scroll things onto the screen. Got all the turtles back to full health now. May as well take the water shortcut out of here. Hey, they brought the van over here. Convenient. Alright, well, we've been to the only two buildings that we're able to access right now, so let's head onward. We have missiles now. I know just the building that I'm going to go to next as well. It's the one that I would usually farm up on scrolls at in the original game. We're going to make a quick stop there and see what that building has for us. We're not too far from it right now. Just keep on moving. I don't really expect this next building to help us progress anywhere in the stage, but we'll check it out anyway. I always enter the right door. I don't really know why. Sometimes I'll enter the left door in the original, but I almost always enter the right door first. Faced with two paths here, one to the right and one to the left. We'll go left first. I got my bets on another sewer area. If we went down in the original, the sewer area would lead us to the other half of the building, so I'm expecting something else up here, maybe scrolls or something. We'll find out. Not that we really need scrolls, but, you know, what the heck. More scrolls is always a good thing, I suppose. Wow, this enemy set already? Well, it's pretty cool that we got some strong enemies. This enemy set is probably my least favorite though, and go away single shurikens, you're probably the least useful sub-weapon. I'd definitely rather have scrolls. Yep, I figured that it'd be scrolls up here. I always thought that this enemy set had enemies similar to like Metroid. Like the little pink thing that I just killed that rolls into a ball and shoots at you and stuff. Reminds me of Samus. Then you got little blobs that look similar to Metroids. Only instead of grabbing onto you, they split into 4 and go in 4 different directions. It also has some pretty weird enemies, like those weird spider things or whatever they are, and then it has porcupines that jump all over the place. You know what? I wasted enough scrolls. There's the porcupine enemy I was talking about. They're not too bad if you can get them from the other side of a wall or something, but if you're going face to face with them, they can be really annoying. Yeah, I figured that this would lead us into a sewer area. Got half a pizza though. Not that we needed the whole thing, but still, got us back to full health. Alright, already made it through the sewer area. Let's see what this side of the building has for us. Another ladder leading up. I would assume going left would lead us to the exit. So let's see what going up leads us to. Leads us to more missiles. That's always good. We can do a little more exploring and stuff now. There we go. That porcupine took a lot of hits. That one didn't though. Let's go ahead and head left, which I'm sure will lead us to the exit. Or entrance if you came in that way, I guess. There we go. I remember that there's a building down this way. You have to use missiles to get to it, so I usually never go to it because you have to kind of go out of your way. But let's go see what that building has for us. I don't remember which side I usually go in, but we'll go in the left door. Got more Metroid-like enemies. We'll go ahead and use Donatello, actually. Let's go ahead and switch. It'll make killing these guys quicker. There we go, got Leonardo back. Gonna save Donatello for emergencies because he's the best turtle. We'll use Leonardo in the meantime since he's the second best. We'll have a good turtle to go off of, and we'll still be able to save our best one for later if we need him. In areas like this, if you get knocked into the area below, you'll fall out of the building or whatever. You'll fall back to ground level. And you'll be back on the world map, and you'll have to start the building over, so let's try to be careful. Scrolls are a really big help, especially whenever you don't know what's getting ready to come up. Got some rope. Some single shurikens that we definitely don't want. Alright, we'll save that pizza until we fought with this porcupine. There we go. No sense in grabbing the pizza at full health and then taking damage from the porcupine. I almost thought that the building was finished. There we go. Pretty sure that the building that we just got done with is an area where you can get a turtle back. I'm not sure if it's still like that, of course, but I'm pretty sure that in the original you could get a turtle back if you lose one. Onward to the next building. We got a little bit of driving to do before we get there, though. So let's just keep on moving. The next building that we're going to is another building that I never really go out of my way for, I guess. Because you have to use missiles to get there and you don't really get much out of it. So I usually just ignore this building as well, but we'll see what it has. Whoa, it has a lot of dive-bombing beetles. I think this might be another building where you could get a turtle back. If you can't get a turtle back in both of these buildings, then I definitely know that you can get it back in one of them. Enemy party changed on us. I find this enemy party to be the second easiest of all of them, the one with the Krang wannabes and Rat King wannabes. Surprised that that Rat King wannabe didn't die from 3? Wow, that took 4 scrolls to destroy. That was like Emperor Rat King right there. Emperor wannabe, I guess. But geez, 4 scrolls to take out a Rat King wannabe. Just keep on moving. I know that these enemies that I'm calling Rat King and Krang wannabes aren't really Rat King and Krang, you know, or whatever, obviously. But that's just who they remind me of. Gotta use some rope here. I'm sure that there will be more rope later on, so that's okay. Just trying to be careful as I cross through all this. Never know what's ahead, and I don't want to get hit and knocked below. Yeah, I figured that there'd be something on the other side of that. There shouldn't be too much more left of this building. Whoa, nice. Lots of scrolls. Leonardo was needing some, too. 40 scrolls in one building. That's a really good area to farm if you can make it to them all the time. Keep on moving. Gotta use this over here. There we go. Just about out of this building. Dang it, didn't mean to scroll them back on the screen. There we go. Time to head to the next building. If I remember right, there's only one more building left, and it's one of the buildings that we have to go through. Well, actually 2 buildings, but I kind of consider it to be one building. And unless there were a whole bunch more barriers put up or something, then we definitely have more than enough missiles to get us there. Shouldn't take us too long to get there. We have a little bit of driving to do, but it shouldn't take very long to get us there. Destroy that. There we go. No particular reason, just kind of felt like it. We'll shoot our last 2 missiles into the building. There we go. Park it in the convenient parking space and go on in. That Mr. Invincibility over there is tempting, but I want to see what's over here real quick. Nice. Definitely worth it. The reason why I'm saving that Mr. Invincibility is because we obviously have to go down into what I would assume is a sewer type area, and it can help us mow through any enemies that are placed down here. Well, it helped out some. Not a whole terribly lot, but it helped out some. So far it seems like this sewer type area will be easier than it was in the original. But I'm not so sure about that. I'm trying to be careful as I go through here. Scroll the enemies onto the screen, that way I have a chance to attack and I don't get knocked into the water. Even if an enemy dies in one hit to your turtle's main weapon, I still find scrolls to be more useful because they have more range. Timed that all wrong, but doesn't matter because we just jumped over the frog. Head on up this ladder here. Alright, now we're in the final building. Wondering if the boss of this stage will be any different. The reason why I switched over to Raphael is so that we can save health on Leonardo and Donatello and the more useful turtles. Since we're going to be fighting the boss with scrolls anyway, we may as well have Raphael take the damage, since he doesn't do much fighting for us anyway. Got more porcupine-type enemies. There we go. The boss in the original was some weird robot, and there's also, I believe, Metalhead was what it was supposed to be. Stupid Samus wannabe. Okay, well, Metalhead went down quick. So did the weird robot. Wow, that boss went down fast. Well, I don't really know if there's much different to that battle. Oh, says Splinter. Get the blimp to chase the helicopter. You can do it. Well, that is it for part 3.